I heard she got it, but what really got me was no mileage. And she get fly like me, my co-pilot. Whatever it is, I can't stop it. And at night she counting the tips, she made profit while she on that pole. Yeah, you wanna tell me all the things I don't know. And these niggas know what's up, they gon' refrain from the smoke. Why your favorite rapper talk about the things that they won't know? If Cabo talk, then every word that came from the heart. I can't give up, but I can't take no more damage. Yeah. Got no idea how I ever just managed. Yeah. All type of positions, she go hard for the camera. Yeah. Not even playing, think it's the best when it's raining. Yeah. Think we need to change it, be the same thing every time. Fucking every day, somehow we start right on a dime. I'll let you have your man for now, but no, you really mine. Was standing in the rain, I never hope for it to shine. Yeah. And she got it, she got it, she got it. Yeah. No, she got it, she got it, she got it. Yeah. And she got it, she got it, she got it. Yeah. If no one think about me, you know I'll get it off my chest. I can't hold no words for you, oh no, your feelings can't be spared. And the max what I need from you, I cannot settle for no less. In Miami on the freeway with the homies switching gears. Yeah. Got a problem, then solve it, let's get it. I keep going, the sky is the limit. Yeah. I'm enormous, colossal, expensive. Yeah. And she got it, she got it, she got it. Yeah. No, she got it, she got it, she got it. Yeah. And she got it, she got it, she got it. Yeah. Yeah. And she got it, she got it, she got it. Yeah. No, she got it, she got it, she got it. Yeah. And she got it, she got it, she got it. Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome to motherfucking High Street. Shout out to motherfucking Dallas Rose. Fame. Rebels Empire. Your girl Fame Jackson.
Get him slow.
Yeah. All in my court. I don't back and forth. When I shoot, I score. I don't miss no more. Nah. My truck 2 doors. Chanel full of ones. A closer done. That nigga here whore. Got money that's good. Make him do the tour. Spinning how I should.
What's going on?
What's going on?
Here
My
again.
mouth is full.
McDonald's.
Welcome to the Podcvst. I'm Favendra Baxton.
I'm Dallas Rose.
And we have not formally introduced him to the show, have we?
Well, we did because you weren't here that week. You were in space a couple weeks ago when we had his first episode.
In the air.
Still new member of the team, Chelsea Maverick in the building again. No Wesley tonight. He's got finals. Lou yet again working late, so that's cool. But but we got a fantastic guest tonight, Miss Bonnie Parker. How you doing, Bonnie?
Hello.
We just made a dope song. You're gonna hear that at the end of the episode. But we're gonna chill right now. We're just chilling. Fame's got her McFlurry. She just finished her nuggets.
Some fries.
Bonnie went out and got right.
Yeah, I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
First of all, I just want to say before we get into things,
Yeah.
shout out to the podcast.
Hey.
It's a pleasure to be here. It's a pleasure to be here. Shout out to my guy Dallas. Shout out to Fame Jackson and Chelsea. Nice to meet you guys.
Thank
Pleasure
you.
to be here.
Yeah. Thank you for coming.
All the time and all the
Thank you. A
time.
pleasure.
God is good.
I saw Bonnie perform at Kay's Lounge a few weeks ago.
Oh, yeah. How was that?
I thought it was
What did
really
you
dope.
think?
I mean,
Yeah.
obviously I thought it was dope because I said
Obviously,
you should come on the show.
She's here, right?
Thank you. You know the crazy thing about that. Oh, sorry. Was I interrupting you?
No.
Thank you for that. And the crazy thing about that, it wasn't my first show,
Yeah.
but it was my first like real show where it was, because I've performed in like high school and stuff like that. But like my first show where I'm taking my music serious, where there's people like opportunities like this, so it was
Yeah.
a pleasure to be there. Shout out to my cousin Tight Management.
That's dope.
That's my cousin. Yep.
Word.
man.
That's the man. Yeah.
Former guest,
We
yeah.
definitely have tons of love and respect
Yeah.
Yes,
for
that was a
title
dope
in
He's doing
here.
his thing. You see Bougie League playing in that stadium the other day?
I've seen it. Yes.
That was crazy.
Yes, it's dope.
That was crazy. That was awesome. Good for him.
Yes. I also have a show coming up with Bougie League and T Grizzly, May 20th.
Oh yeah, down in Georgia, right? Some
Well, it's still in between whether if it's gonna be in Georgia or in Lawrence, Mass, because I think they're like switching it. I'm not sure, but May 20th. Yeah, I think it is gonna be in Lawrence, Mass. Yeah, they switched it out. It's a new flyer out, so yes, gotta go check it out.
That's lit.
Follow me on Instagram, Bratstall Bonnie.
Word.
Instagram, Snapchat, Bratstall Bonnie.
all that shit.
So
I also have a hair business. I'm just starting out. Bonnie's Brats on Instagram as well. I'm sorry, this gum is so good. Sorry. But yeah, so I've been doing hair and lashes for a long time, like since high school.
Yeah.
And like nowadays, you know, you have to take things more serious, right? And I'm very passionate about things that I love. I always love to do hair, so I'm like, what can I do to like make more money, you know,
Yeah.
and invest and be creative? So I want to start a hair business, and the Bratz doll theme. Since a little kid, I always loved Bratz doll, and people always told me like,
because
oh,
you look like one.
there it is. The people said it. So that's why Bonnie's Brats. That's my thing, and I had a different name for it. It was Spoiled Brats, and the situation happened where somebody like kind of like bit the idea,
Yeah.
and I'm very passionate about it. So I had to make it more personal. So I'm like, how can I make my name more personal? So it's Bonnie's Brats. It's a new business. You got to go follow it. I sell hair and lashes, accessories as well. You got to check it out. But it's
Cool.
just now starting, so give it some
Word.
time.
Okay.
But yeah, so just wanted to promote the business.
Congratulations
Thank
on your
you.
new
Good
startup with your adventures and stuff. That's exciting.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah, that's one of the businesses. I have a few things that I'm getting my feet wet in, but I don't want to spill too much tea.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Because you don't
Why
want
not? You don't want to spoil it? Or
No,
like, because you
it's
don't want to jinx
because
it?
you know what? So, okay. So I'm a Virgo, first of all. Shout out to Virgos. I'm big on, like, I'm very passionate about the things that I love, right? And I'm big on, like, copying. Like, for example, I would never, like, I don't like when people copy me. And if you're my friend, like, if you have something, anything, I won't copy you. Sorry, this gum. I will consider, like, maybe I should turn my gum up. But I will consider the fact that, this is my friend, this is her style, that's her. I like to be unique, so it's like,
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Makes sense.
as far as copying, and that's happened to me. I had my business. It was still small, and it was somebody who, like, I'm not going to give no free promotion or anything, but it was somebody who has, like, a bigger fan base. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They had their business already up and running, like, successful and all that.
Yeah.
And then I started, like, we, like, got introduced within, like, the Forex business. And basically, like, I figured, like, we followed each other, and she seen that my business is small. It was Spoiled Brats, and it had, like, all the brat stuff. She seen my business was small, and her business is up there. Who knows this person? I can just still, I can.
What did she take? The
She
name?
took the whole
idea,
the whole Bratz theme, but it was like, how is that personal to you? It was like, it was crazy. I'm not gonna give no free promotion, but it was just, I'm a Virgo, so I analyze everything. So it's like, I know you copied me, so it's just like, whatever. So now I just have to rebrand the whole thing. That's what I'm doing, and I'm somebody that does everything myself. I do my logos.
Yeah.
I do everything. I'm doing my own website.
Nice.
So it's just like, it takes time. So, now it's Bonnie's Brats. Make it more personal.
Do you think you're going to stick to that? Or are you just...
I might change the name again, but I'm not sure. Well, I didn't say that, but I'm very indecisive.
Is that part of being a Virgo? Because it's definitely part of being a Libra, apparently.
Yeah, I feel...
cannot fucking decide.
Because you know what it is? It's like we're like perfectionists. We want to be perfect so bad.
Yeah.
But we're all human. Nobody's perfect. But we
Right.
try, So, yeah, I feel like I might change my mind. But as of now, Bonnie's Brats is where it's at, because I feel like right now I made it personal. It's like it's my name and it's Bratz, and it's like my face is all over it. It's not like I said, I'm rebranding, so it's not out there yet. But you know, I give like little sneak peeks. I have my little Instagram out right now. I'm working on the website currently. I just made my own logo, all that good stuff. So yeah, I'm not sure,
Get
but
that copyright, man.
exactly. And and that's the thing. When I first started trying to like have a hair business, I went about it so wrong.
How so?
Nowadays, I'm trying to do like, you know, legal and the real steps. But before, I literally used to like, I used to have hair and just like sell it, like just like basically
Like out of the trunk of your car.
I would literally sell the hair to like people like within the community, because I always had friends from high school whose hair I would do, but I wouldn't like reinvest the money into the business, or I would, you know what I mean? It's like little silly things like that, which having a real business, you need to understand those things, you know? So nowadays I'm focusing on like, you know, the LLCs, the freaking, what is it called? I just got it like not too long ago, the EIN tax number, you know, all that stuff like that. So being legal about it, like getting a business account, all that stuff. Yeah. So yeah, just taking the.
How did you get the LLC? Like, did you go through a website? Like, I use a certain website, and I bet a lot of people out there are wondering like the best way to do that. What did you do?
There's a website called It's called E-File, I believe, and it's like different package deals where you can go about it. Because there was the idea where there's like, oh, you can get your LLC for $500, but there's with this website, I think I have to make sure before I give out the wrong what's it called, the wrong information. But I'm gonna definitely check in with that website. I think it's InFiles or something like that, something close to that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could pull up. Can I pull up my phone?
Yeah.
So, because I want to give out the right information. So that website offers like different package deals on how you want to go about it. Like it has like different deals. Like there's like a $500 one, a $600, $700. Basically, it has like different. It provides different what's
Type of
called?
memberships.
Like it'll be like you can get the domain name, you can get, you know, all these different things for this package. You can get all these different things for this package. So that's a good website that I checked out. But yeah, and also with the EIN tax number, it's free. You can literally go on mass.gov, I believe, or one of, you know, the website where you can
register.
Yeah, that takes like less than 10 minutes to do. I would suggest anybody that's trying to start up a business to go do that.
You gotta pay a fee though, right? Don't you just to create an
LLC? The LLC is different, but to get your EIN tax number, to get like your name certified within the government and the IRS, that's what you do.
Is that so? Like you don't need an LLC to do that? I thought you needed an LLC to get a tax ID.
No.
Okay.
That's like the first step you do.
Okay.
Yes. That's the first step that I did.
So you just do like a doing business as.
Because you need, when you do the LLC, that's basically. You have to have a solid name, right? Like
a business name.
That's what you do, the EIN tax number first.
Yeah.
And then the LLC.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Gotcha.
So yeah.
Gotcha. That's cool.
Yeah. So.
I use a site called Zen Business.
Zen.
Set it up. I thought it was pretty good.
Let me see this.
Made the shit easy. I mean, there's a million Rocket Lawyer, fucking LegalZoom. They all do it, you know, for some type of cost.
Let me see.
It's good to do.
That's
I
dope
my
shit,
website
though.
that I
Yeah, it is dope. It is dope. It's funny the Bratz thing. Like I'm always thinking that fame looks like a Bratz doll. And then I saw you perform.
And you was like, "Whoa!"
She kind of looks like Faye. And then fucking, and then like you even like, you know, your style, like your rapping style and everything was even somewhat similar, you know. And then you had the Bratz doll thing. I was like, what the fuck? It's like another Fame.
Yeah.
Like, she's gotta come on the show.
Twins.
Yeah, that's dope.
And like Fame Jackson and Bonnie Parker, that sounds like fucking, you know, some like 70s movie team, you know, something like that. Like some cowboy shit.
That could be a thing.
Yeah.
But sorry, I'm like sidetracked because I'm trying to literally. Oh, here it is. Look, it's called right here. This is it.
Ink file.
Yes.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
Sorry, it's the weed.
Yeah.
Weed don't bother me. But yeah, so I don't know. I want to share this with the people too, because I'm somebody that likes to spread the word.
The camera is right.
Yeah.
It's called
I'll put it on
Ink
this one.
File.
Hold it up right
Go
here.
check it out. Right here. Sorry, the phone is kind of cracked.
There we go. Nice.
Yep, go start up your business for just under $1,000. I mean, it's gonna take more to start up a business, but to get steps started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, how long have you been doing music? Generally.
Generally, I would say I've been doing music. I'll say how long I've been doing music and how long I've been taking it serious.
Okay.
So I've been doing music, I'd say literally since, I don't even know the age in that grade, but I would literally say like second grade. Yes. Since second grade. Yes. And I was always inspired because my dad's a rapper. Well, he was a rapper when I was a kid. He doesn't rap anymore. But Boston Dylan, he used to rap.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was definitely inspired. I'm not sure if it's like in the blood or whatever. But yeah, I was inspired, and I don't know,
You started rapping in second grade.
rapping and singing, but I'm more so, I consider myself, I won't say a rapper, I'm an artist, because I have some music coming out where there's going to be singing and rapping as well, so.
Yeah.
Nice. Dope.
But I would say I started taking music serious probably like, let's see. I'd say taking it serious. I started taking it serious like, probably like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But I've always, like, since I'd say middle school, I've always like written and
Yeah.
I write my own rhymes. That's off it.
Yeah.
But I would say like I've always, since a young, I'm not sure, but I used to always play with like raps,
Yeah.
So yeah,
You got music out right now?
I have a few songs out right now. I'm working on an EP. I'm not gonna say the name because I don't have the name right now. I'm indecisive.
Yeah.
And somebody might take that.
Steal it
Yeah,
again.
yeah,
Might
fucking
take-
bitch taking that shit.
Yeah, fuck that bitch.
And you're gonna hear some of my songs that I do have out and some unreleased
Right,
songs
we'll
that I don't
smack
have.
that out. Where's she at? Where's she
What's your
at?
sign?
I'm an Aries, so
You're-
I'm always on go
Okay,
time.
Aries, okay.
I'm a Leo. Leo. Gotta represent.
My
Gotta
fiance's a
represent.
Leo, okay?
Gotta represent, yeah.
So yeah, so I'm not gonna spill too much of that.
How do people find your music online?
Well, right now only on SoundCloud.
SoundCloud exclusive. Okay.
Yeah, SoundCloud, Brady Bonnie.
Okay.
Follow me on Instagram. There's gonna be some more. I'm trying to take it more serious. It's gonna be some more content up there. I need my followers, so follow me.
Yeah.
It's gonna be more videos. Oh, I'm saying more like I have some. I only did one video in like freaking after high school. It was for like a project. I don't even want to mention it because that video was like it was for like
You said
stopping
it was
violence. Yeah, but the thing is, it was like right after high school. It was some craziness going on when I had shot that video. I was so chubby then. It was just like, looking back, how when you have like old videos or old things, you look back like, oh my God, the glow up is real.
Yeah.
But yeah, but no, that video was definitely, I definitely learned a lot. It is inspiring and motivating because it's about stopping the violence, and I worked at the Mildred Ave Community Center in Mattapan. Shout out to the Mildred.
I went to the Mildred.
Shout out to the Mildred. It's a good community center in school, I guess. I never attended the school, but it's a good school. But I would say, yeah, shout out to them. They always, promoting good things for the youth and stuff like that.
That's
How
dope.
old are you?
I'm 24.
24?
Yes.
I'm supposed to ask a lady that,
My
man.
fault.
Yeah, I mean,
He's like,
like
in
back in
this
the day,
time
like,
of age,
I mean,
anything goes.
but I came a long way. 24 years is a long time.
Yeah.
So God is good.
Answer me this. With your fiance being a rapper and you being a rapper, are there any times where he's like, oh, hell no, you're not about to say that shit? Like, what the fuck?
I don't know that it hasn't been a time like that, but I feel like because with this song that I made today, this was his first time hearing me like record it and spit it. Normally, like I have time to like record stuff and spit it before I record or whatever, and he like gives me feedback. But since I got the beat such like short time and I made it so quick,
We need to stop making that.
today was the first time that he heard it. So I mean, like certain things that I said in that song, it was just, it was like relating to the people. But I feel like he's not like
Generally, he's not on your ass.
like, no, he's just like, you would probably make a face, but he's like, whatever. But yeah, because it's like, with his music, it's the same way, you know, like, I'm not like somebody that's like, when I hear certain shit, like, oh, he's mentioning females, I'm like, because it's like, you know, I know the reality, I know what's understood doesn't need to be explained, so it's just like, it's just
because
music.
niggas are biased. They could say it, they could do it, but when it comes down to a shorty, they be like, you're a female. What?
Right.
What?
Yeah.
So I was just like,
Excuse me.
You're playing a little bit of a character too, right? I mean, lyrics are typically you want them to be real, but when you're rapping, you're playing a little bit of a character,
Right.
And you're not always talking about like, this is what I'm doing right now.
Right.
Your lyrics don't have to be this is right now. It could be like the you from 2 years ago or whatever. In that situation, how you reacted.
You gotta use your imagination.
Yeah, what you
Exactly.
saw, what you've heard, it doesn't necessarily have to be you, but you know,
Exactly.
being
Or-
around that type of influence, I think females shouldn't be double standard, you know,
exactly.
when it comes down to the rap shit, because we can all do the same things, you know. I don't know about you, but, you know, I think I could pretty much do the same thing as a guy, you know what I'm saying? So
You can't bench press as much.
we should, maybe not as much, but we should be able to talk about the same things without you telling me, like, oh,
Like what?
stay
You mean like
classy.
sexual
like,
shit or whatever?
Yeah, sexual shit, gangster shit. If I feel like, yeah, you know, all of that,
Nobody's
you know.
stopping them from doing that though.
I like that.
You like that? Oh, okay. You got a
it's
good
like-
one, yeah.
I want to
Good.
be real though. At the same time, I want to be realistic. You know what I'm saying? She's realistic with it.
Word.
She's herself about it.
Right, and that's
Word.
the thing. It's like, no matter what, when I rap, I just always try to be myself. And, like, I don't try to be nobody else. I try to be relatable in the same breath, but also tell my story.
Yeah, I got
You know what I mean? Like,
Important, yeah.
you know what I mean? So it's just like, yeah,
Relatable is important,
yes.
you know.
So, yeah. I
That's
always
what
try to,
makes people like lyrics is when they can relate to them in some way.
exactly. I always try to figure out
That's why
how
I
I
like
can
gangster rap,
cleverly
you know,
tell
yeah.
my
Yeah.
story or
Yeah.
tell. But yeah, I say what the fuck I want to say.
Yeah, I'm crying.
But it's just like, yeah, it's not. I'm
and how
I
long
have
y'all
a-
been dating? Sorry.
dating. We've been
Well,
together.
y'all fiancés now, so.
We've been together since we were 15, since 2012.
Wow.
We're both 24 now.
Wow.
Yes.
That's awesome.
We have a 2-year-old
Congratulations to
son.
y'all. Wow.
This is our beautiful son.
That's amazing. Look at them
Yes.
eyes.
Oh, cool, yeah.
Yeah, he
He
gets
is
his eyes
so
from his
cute.
dad.
That's great. How old is he?
He's 2.
2.
Yes,
Nice.
he's a Virgo like me.
Okay. What month is Virgo?
September and late August.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, okay, yeah. So it's like right before Libra then, right?
Yep. It's literally right before Libra. It's Virgo then Libra. They say like Virgos and Libras are like kind of similar.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a few Libras, but I feel like I don't really know male Libras like literally at all.
You do now.
Nice to meet you. I feel like the girl Libras, there's a cool few of them, but I feel like we butt heads because we're, I guess, so much alike. I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. But, yeah. So I'll just leave it at that, Libra. I don't know.
How was
I don't
it?
know Libra, but I'm just saying, I keep it real. So, yeah.
How was it? I mean, you said you haven't performed really since high school.
Mm-hmm.
So how was it being at OSIS with
I would say
other...
it didn't look like you hadn't performed before. You look like a vet.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And, you know, and I don't want to, like, toot my horn or anything.
As
But
you
I just want to
should.
say God is
Toot it.
good. And I feel like the reason why I'm taking music seriously because I'm so passionate about things I love. And music is life. Like, music can literally make me feel every emotion. So I always pray to God and ask him, like, because I'm not somebody that want to be living on this earth and not walking in my purpose. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I always ask him, like, what's my purpose? And literally, and I always, like, use the love language with him, like, 3 signs. And it's always music. So it's just like, I guess it's just music, you know? So it's like, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but it's like when certain
Something
people are
meant
made
for
for
you.
certain things, it's just like, because literally, when I watch the videos, it's surprising to me that I did that because, let me just tell y'all, I shouldn't have been nervous because I literally grew up in that neighborhood, like, right around the corner.
Mhm.
Like, my grandmother, like, literally owned a house right around the corner on Wilcox Street. So, that's, like, my neighborhood type thing, you know?
Yeah.
That's where I grew up, you know? But, so, I'm like, I'm gonna kill it, you know? Like, I wasn't nervous until I got on the stage. Then, as soon as I started rapping, it was like, I literally was like about to throw up. Like, I literally gagged. And then
Really?
I was just like, God. Like, God
Imagine
is good.
that if you
I literally-
puked on stage.
I said that. I'm like, oh my God. I was just praying like, God, please. And the first line to my song was, God, please give me energy. So when I said that for real. And literally,
Holy shit, that's pretty
I
cool.
took off after that.
That's dope.
But I'm like, I'm surprised, but I'm grateful.
Have you guys ever heard anybody puking on stage?
I was literally like, yo, if I puke right now, it's over. Like,
Yeah,
it's
you guys.
over.
You gotta at least move
I'm like, it's
to a different
over.
city and
I'm
try
like-
and make it. 'Cause you're
like,
done
it's
in
over.
Boston.
Viral, I would have went viral.
Yeah, Bonnie
Try it
Puker.
again.
Yo, literally,
Bonnie
Bonnie
Puker.
I'm like, it's over. Yo, that was a good one.
Streams would have went up
But,
like crazy.
So, yeah, and it's like, just thinking about it is
Like
giving
a
me
viral
anxiety.
Jesus.
Like, wow.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
But then once you get going when you're performing, you're good, right?
Yeah.
You know,
Definitely.
I hate the fucking lead up. Like,
I don't know why I
When
just
I-
got anxiety just thinking about it. Literally, look, my legs are shaking.
Yeah.
Just being back in that moment, like, I don't know, it's just weird.
nah, it's a lot, you know, to get on stage and everybody's fucking looking at you and
I
you
was
gotta do
just
your
like, what
stupid
the
songs, you know, like,
Oh yeah.
it's a
Yeah.
lot.
All I seen was the lights. And I seen,
Yeah.
in the first row, I seen my family.
Right.
I was just like, all right.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Oh, yeah, I met your cousin that night.
Oh, my cousin.
Quanasia, yeah.
Shout out to Q.
Then she stood me up. She's supposed to come over for dinner.
Shout out to Q. That's my bitch. I love her to death.
Shout out to Q.
Yeah, she's cool.
She's dope.
Yeah, the best part about a show, I feel like, is
Oh, hold
after.
on. You asked the black girl out,
Yeah.
and she stood you up.
Yeah.
Aww.
I know.
She stood you
I know.
up.
Can't get them all.
That was
Nah, it happens. It's all good.
cute. What's up with that?
I mean, it's her mistake. She really fucked up, but, you know.
Yeah,
get on
I
High
agree
Street,
with
yeah.
that one. Yeah. Like,
I don't know.
who doesn't want to get on High Street?
Not everybody did.
Yeah.
I don't know about
Bonnie,
I'm cold.
you got to talk to Q. Like, you know,
Gotta talk to her.
she missing
no.
out.
She's a busy woman herself, you know. She's an entrepreneur herself, you know. So
Dope.
and she's a mom too, so. So yeah, let's just be life. I think I'm cold. I don't know what's going on.
Are
but
you
it's
cold?
like,
Cold?
I'm somebody that's when I'm cold, I literally
You
my
get
teeth,
fucking cold. Yeah.
like my teeth will start chattering. So like
Yeah, put your coat on. I crank the AC because I always get hot as fuck in here. Like, I'm hot right now.
I keep mine on 70, and I didn't know it was cold until people would come over. I'm like, what do you keep yours on? And my
70's not cold.
and my friend, he was like, bro, you acting like you're not from the hood. You keep that shit on at 90. Like, what are you talking
That
about?
heat bill gonna be crazy.
Yeah, like, no,
Wait, the
that's
heat
too
or the
hot.
AC?
That's too hot.
The heat on 90.
Yeah.
That's
I'm like,
that's
that's
like a sauna.
right.
Yeah.
Why would you do that? The heat you put
I
at
wish he was
68,
on right
the
right
AC
now.
you put
Yeah.
at 72. That's like the standards.
No, the project he's always it's on his own timer. I remember when I was in the projects, like, yeah, it was that hot. But I'm like, I'm not there no more. So, and I gotta pay for the shit. So
That must have been incredibly hot.
yeah.
and uncomfortable.
Dang, 90 degrees.
Yeah, so I don't know. I like it cool. I don't like it too hot. I don't like it too warm. My favorite seasons are like, you know, the fall and
Fall.
spring seasons,
Yes.
you know. Yeah, I can't do
That's
it
how
too
I
hot.
am too.
Yeah,
Like,
mine, those are my
indefinitely-
favorite too now.
When you said not too hot, not too cold, not too cold. I didn't want to cut you off. My head just keeps hitting this thing.
I know. I put that guy there.
Oh my gosh.
Everybody's always
Put
bumping
it
into
over
it.
here. Like,
I know.
Well,
it's
we're gonna get a big
space.
backdrop here. We're
Oh,
making a
okay.
backdrop, but I really did put that in the wrong place. I should have put it there. I might have to move it over one of these days. You know.
But yeah, so what I was saying, like, I agree with you, like, not too hot, not too cold, because I'm the type to have, like, I guess I'll have the AC on, but then I'll be under the blanket, but then I'll have, like, one leg out or one leg, you know, stuff like that.
yes,
Like,
yes.
so, yeah,
That's me
definitely,
too.
and I love the fall.
Never
Sleep with
satisfied.
the window open, like breathe some fresh air, like sometimes.
I need it cold at night.
This anxiety
I get
is
sweaty
crazy.
when I sleep.
Oh.
Like I have a down comforter that I just never use because if I fall asleep under it, I'll wake up in a puddle.
My ex was
Disgusting.
like that, so sweaty.
Yeah, I've pissed off some girlfriends.
Yeah, it happens.
It's, yeah. And then I'll take the covers off and I get extremely cold because I'm wet. Because I'm wet.
Well, yeah, because when you wake up, you wake up all sweaty, and then you can't move because if you move, you touch the cold part.
Yeah. It ruins your
So it's
entire
just-
sleep.
Yeah, that part.
it sucks.
Like, no.
Put a towel on that shit.
Or I'm somebody that talks about what people don't want to talk about, or the drool.
Drool?
Yeah.
I
like,
don't. I've definitely drooled in
I
my
was
sleep.
about to say, like, you ever had a good sleep where you drooled and then,
Oh, yeah.
like, you, like, didn't want to roll over because the drool spot?
Yeah, that's nasty.
Yeah,
But I don't
exactly.
like.
That's
I
what
don't
said. I'm
sleep on
saying
my
shit that
stomach.
people don't say.
I feel like
Right.
droolers sleep on their stomach. I sleep on
Yeah.
my side.
Yeah,
Or my back.
definitely.
Yeah.
I sleep on your side, and then you're just like, yeah, you're just drooling.
Yeah.
I'm a mouth breather too, so I'm apt to drool.
Babe's definitely a drooler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I be talking in my sleep.
I hate the loud breathers.
Yeah, you too.
The one that
Loud
be,
breathers?
yeah, the
At night?
breathers, yeah. I
Like
can't-
snorers.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's not so, I hate snoring.
I mean, everybody. Hates
But-
that. Yeah, that's it can be fucking
Yo,
crazy
he be
sometimes.
snoring.
But the loud
that's not-
breathers, that,
Yeah. Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Jason is coming or something, you know? Yeah.
That's
Like-
almost like snoring. I got a buddy who snores like to the most. You think that he's like choking and dying or something like that.
Those are the
He
scariest.
starts he's erupting with snores, like because he's got like sleep apnea, so it'll be like
I'm so cold that I need to-
freak out. Want me to get you a blanket or something?
No, I think it's just because my feet was cold.
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah,
I'm good now.
yeah. You got fur jacket there too.
Extra cozy.
Yeah.
But yeah, nah, that's the struggle. My bad.
You comfortable there, girl?
Hmm.
Good.
So how many songs go on the EP?
Right now, I have about, I'd say, I have about six, 7 songs. Not all mixed, but like
Yeah,
done.
recorded or whatever. Yeah.
I have, yeah, I'd about to say probably 6 songs recorded. So I'm not sure. I probably I wanted to stop at 7, but I don't know. I might throw this song on the EP, or I don't know. I might drop that single. I'm not sure. I'm still getting new to this
Yeah.
being an artist or what you have to do and stuff like that. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. What's your opinion on like drop rate? Because I'm a big singles guy, especially like early on.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like, yeah, I think I should, because I dropped a few. I feel like I do want to drop, I'm like, I don't know, I'm indecisive, but I think I want to drop this song as a single. It's because it's hot, it's just, you know,
Yeah. Banging out. Yeah.
just give it to the people.
Okay.
So that way, you know, they can, I like to feed their little, because they've been waiting. For some
Oh, yeah.
time now. Like, I'd say I've been working on this, probably since, I'd probably say for a good 1.5 years now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you got maybe you can
Or
move.
maybe we could say 2 years.
Mm.
So,
Are
and
you a
like,
perfectionist?
I'm a Virgo.
Yeah.
I was just about to say that, so it's like, I don't know. But probably no more than, I'm not sure how many,
Yeah.
but I'm like, probably 8 songs.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely want to drop some videos. So yeah, I'm just now getting started. I just got reconnected with my cousin Tight.
Yeah.
So he's doing a lot of big things.
Mhm.
So yeah, the publicity song, I recorded that like a few days before the show, and I dropped it. But
Nice.
I got connected with Tight, and then I went to a studio like with his people.
Yeah.
It's a good studio as well. It was in Waltham, I believe.
Oh, cool.
I suck with names, so I forgot the engineer's name, but he's a cool guy.
It wasn't DJ El Cid, was it?
It was, babe, do you remember the DJ's name? The one in Waltham where we went to record publicity?
The engineer.
Yeah.
Was it in a basement?
No.
All right, that was no Sid.
That's our man Sid. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's over in Walton.
Yeah. So yeah, and he also told me about his director, like his video guy and stuff like that. So yeah, so we'll see.
Cool.
But
That's exciting. It seems like you have a lot of things that are in the works and are coming.
yes, and I also want to somewhat incorporate my business into my music. Well, I'm definitely gonna do that. Like, I'm somebody that's like, I'm not gonna give too much to people, but I'm always gonna promote my
As you
business
should.
within my music, you know.
Yeah.
And like people around me that I fuck with, like let's say like if my family member or you know somebody that has like a clothing line, I'll have a t-shirt on with it. You know what I mean? Like promoting their business within my music,
Cross-promotion.
you know, stuff like that. That's just how I am. So
Dope.
yeah, it's definitely gonna be a lot of
Product
stuff like that.
placement.
No, it's good to do like multiple things, you know,
Yes.
because like there's a lot of rappers, you know.
Yeah.
So like you
Like,
gotta
what makes you different?
find ways to stand out, make people interested in you.
Yes.
You know, that's why we do this podcast.
Right.
Really, you know. I mean, not also because it's fun and shit like that, but you know, it's an extra thing that we can do. We get to meet people.
Excuse me.
You know, we get to network. We get to put our faces on the screen and shit like that. You know.
And it's also our way of giving back in a sense to, you know, our music community because we get it a lot. This is our first podcast, so we're always like usually happy that we could provide that. So I mean, to me, being an artist is more than just you making music. You know, it comes with a lot because now if you're trying to make it big, there's a community of people that comes with that big because everybody's gonna want something, and it's not that everybody wants something. It's just that you want to give back to where you come from.
Right.
You know, family, friends, neighborhood. You know,
And that's
community.
why I really, sorry to cut you off, because I like to, when people talk, I like to stay on topic. You know, if I have something to say, I want to throw that in real quick. And then, you know, that's just how I am, so don't forget. So, speaking on that, when you said the neighborhood and all that, that's really why I did the show at K's, because, you know, like, I'm somebody that's, like, safety first and stuff. And that area is not really, like, a, you know, it's Dorchester, it's whatever. Shit happens everywhere, but it's not really, like, a good neighbor. Like, I'm about safety first, so I try to be low-key, out the way, out the city. So, I'm like, should I do this performance? But then I'm like, I want to give back to my community. This is my neighborhood. And the song, that song that I performed, Nice for What, I recorded that song probably like, let's say probably like 3 years ago. And I dropped it on SoundCloud. But because I paid like homage to my uncle that died, rest in peace, my uncle Mimi, I love him to death. When I say Ms. Gang, that's what I'm talking about, my uncle, period. Like, that's like my brother, you know, and he died 2012. So that song, like I said, not born, but I was born in Boston, Mass, but I was raised around the corner. So I wanted to pay homage, you know, so that's why I used that song. I could have used a new song from, you know, my EP that I'm coming out with, but I'm like, let me just throw that song in there real quick. So yeah, that's a good point too, where you're like giving back to people in the community and stuff like that, just by, you know, doing certain shows in the neighborhood or being, I don't know, I try to be, with my music also try to, even though, I don't know, I try to tell my story, but I try to impact as well. Like another song that I did, it's called 2 a.m. because I did it at 2 a.m. and I was like ranting, it's no hook. Some of my songs don't be having no hooks. I just realized
I like
that. I be ranting a lot.
He likes that.
But that
Dallas
song I
likes
try to
that.
say a lot of motivational stuff, you know, like there's a few things I say, but it's just, I don't know, but it's a part of me trying to impact, like when I'm saying Forex and all that stuff, like people don't know what Forex is. When I'm saying like invest in crypto and stuff like that, it's like, what is that? And now people are going to go look and they're going to try to go invest or, you know, so certain stuff people might go over people's head, but I really be trying to educate people.
Yeah. Do
You know?
you fuck with crypto?
Like I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm like still getting started, but I really more so do like Forex trading and stuff like that.
And Forex is just like foreign exchange, right? Like
Yeah, foreign exchange, yeah.
And you're like quickly trading
Yes.
like
Money
different
in
currencies,
minutes type
right?
thing, yes.
Yeah.
Them
I'm just
Forex
trying to
trades.
like just get it and like make a little like a small incremental
You can like buy and
gain
sell.
and you just quickly like stack up little gains, right? Is that how it works?
But if you, that's the thing, sometimes people try to jump into it and they try to like just gamble.
Yeah.
That's the quickest way to blow money. You have to like be smart about it and like compound and
Yeah.
you know stuff. If you're really trying to build your account and really like, you know,
Yeah.
build. But yeah, so it's something to learn. Yeah.
Them Forex niggas ain't no joke, man. For real. I got like mad DMs.
Yeah.
they be
Forexers trying to.
Yeah, but that's the thing. A lot of people be trying to scam.
Yeah.
Well, it must be some type of. It seems like it's some type of pyramid scheme in a way or something, right? Like, is there an element of that to it?
There's like a few different things.
Yeah.
There was something that I was a part of I mean, I wouldn't say it was a pyramid scheme. I got out of it before. If it was, I wouldn't know. But it was this thing called I'm Academy, where it was like, it's a platform where it allows you to basically earn while you learn type of thing. And it gives you different streams of income. Like it teaches you how to trade. That's one. And then there's also one where this is where people say it's a pyramid scheme, because it's not like something where like you're required to do, but you can get people to sign up under you. Like, it's like a chain type thing. But as you get more people, it's like impacting. The more people you impact, basically, like the more people you tell about it to get to sign up, and now they're making money, the more like residual income you get.
You get like a cut of it or something like that.
So basically, it starts off like you'll get like the first 3 people you get. It's called Platinum 150. That's the goal I reached. That was like the first. So I got 3 people to sign up, and then you get a residual income of $150 a month, like monthly.
That's pretty cool.
But you have to keep your business. You have like these 3 people have to be making money. Like it has to be like active. You can't just have these people sign up and then, you know what I mean?
Like, where's that money come from? From their earnings?
It comes from. Okay, sorry. This is the thing. When you sign up, you have to pay for a membership. When you sign up for the platform of I'm Academy, what you're paying for is like going to the gym. What you're paying for is the education and the access to these $1 million, like these people like Millie Mills, what's his name? There's a few people on there. I can't remember their names right now, but there's a few traders. They're like top like elite traders, right? So you're paying for access to get like live streams with them where they're telling you what trades to call out, like at what time, at what minute, and because they're like so like they're like MIT tech students, and there's there's certain people that's like educated within this thing where it's like they're not always right, but they're like probably like they're always not always, but they're like very accurate, so people sign up to get access to basically hear them tell them at this time you call up for this trade at this time, and you make money.
Yeah.
So basically, you don't have to get people to sign up, but when you do, that's where the residual income. So it goes from 150 to 600, then it goes to 1,000, and this is like monthly payments. But these go by how many people you get to sign up.
Interesting.
The 600 is like 12 people though. You have to get like 12 people to sign up. So it's like a trick. Like I don't know, but I couldn't keep up with it because I'm a mom. It was something that it was going so quick. You have to be. That thing, it really requires you to be like a true leader if you want to have, because this is like you're basically like a digital entrepreneur. You have like what is it called? I'm sorry. It's called what is it called? I'm sorry. No. When you have like I can't think of it right now.
Like account or a business or what?
It's like people under your business and they're making money. It's like not an IB, no. It's something. It's like a 3-letter.
Yeah. Some
word.
acronym. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And it's like you have people in your back office, but they have to be making money, and then when they can recruit people, everybody has to be making money within, on.
Yeah. So you're making money. You're making basically $1 off of each person that you bring in to sign up.
So it's like when you sign up a month, it's like $199, $175 to sign up. No, $199 to sign up, right? But then monthly it's $175. So I guess within 3 people that sign up, you get a cut from that
percentage
a month, and then the more people
individually or as a group.
I guess I never really broke it down.
Well, it's like there's tiers, right? So if you get 3 people all to pay the $175 a month, you get $150 a month.
Yes.
Right, and then you get 6, it's more or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so it's basically you're just trying to get everybody to sign up to pay into this thing, $175 a month.
Yes.
Right, and then you get a cut of that to incentivize you to go out and get some people signed up. Mm-hmm. And they pay in.
And then the more people you get to sign up, you move up.
Yeah.
But, the people have an opportunity to move up as well because they can put people under them. Like if you signed up with 3 people, now you're Platinum 150. And you get a residual of 150. And then if the person underneath you gets You know, it's like a tree.
The person under gets past the person that put them on.
Yeah, you get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's like, that's why I guess they try to say it's like a pyramid scheme, but I don't know. I got, like, I haven't done it in probably, like,
Yeah.
a few months, so I wouldn't know. But I made a lot of friends from all over the world. They were making money. I've made money. I've seen it. So I don't know.
It's pretty cool.
But that's, like, one of the options within the I Am Academy thing. Like, you can trade, just, you know, money in minutes. You can do that. You can do crypto.
Yeah.
It teaches you all that stuff. So it's pretty cool. So that's
There's
how I
some
got
weird
started.
shit going on with crypto too. You know, like I think the blockchain is the future and everything. But like, yeah, I heard about this. This one guy was telling me that he was in this thing. He's like, dude, I'm doing great on money right now because like, you know, crypto. I'm in this thing where I send this guy my Ethereum, and then he sends me back a little bit every night, right? And
He sends you what back?
sends him Ethereum back, like money back.
Okay.
Sends him a little bit back every night, and it's that amount that he gets per night is supposed to be for life. It's too much to explain right now, but he was explaining this whole thing to me, and he's like, yeah, dude, all you gotta do is hand him the Ethereum, and then he pays you a little bit every night for forever. You know?
Every night forever.
And I'm like, well, like, and it's like this whole thing with like, I don't know how much you guys know about fucking blockchain and
NFTs
shit,
and
but
shit.
like, there's this like basically, yeah. So basically, like, there's this event happening with Ethereum where it's going to change the way that it works. It's going to go from proof of work, which is what it does right now, which is why crypto requires so much computing power, and go to something called proof of stake, which is where it's going to require much less computing power, and it's going to like use other aspects of the blockchain to like maintain the integrity of the blockchain, which is like the whole thing. And so that event is coming, and so like right now you can stake crypto, and if you do that, like you really do get paid off it, and like a certain percentage. But basically, this guy is saying, like, give me your crypto to stake, and I'll stake it, and I'll pay you this amount, which is more than you get paid if you just straight up stake it yourself. Because you can only stake it if you have 32 Ethereum, which is like 140K or something like that, you know? So it doesn't make sense because, like, there's not enough money involved. Like, there's no bottom of that, you know what I mean? So I think what's going to happen to this guy, that he's like, so he's handing him all his Ethereum to stake for him, and he can never get it back.
Yeah, I'm like, you're gonna. This is
going
like
to
When that
He's
happens,
going
when
to jail.
that date happens, when like it switches over to proof of stake, I think that guy's just gonna disappear, not send him his money
Yeah,
anymore.
and
And so he gets some of it back every night or whatever. But like he put me on, he was like, dude, this is amazing. I can't believe I'm gonna get rich. All this shit. I was like, damn, should I do this? He's like, let me call my boy right now. I swear, man, let me call my boy. He put his buddy on the phone. This dude's like, yeah, man, I'm fucking getting like 3K a night. I took out all my money. I put in like 200 grand, and I was like, Jesus fucking Christ. And this dude was chilling now because he's really making like 3K a night, you know. But I don't think he's gonna get that 200 grand back because in a few months this guy's gonna disappear. You know, I was about to do it. I was about to be like, because I was just listening to the story. I was like, this is unbelievable. But
Right.
anytime shit's too good to be true, it's too good
Yeah,
to be true.
and that's the thing. It's like the risk.
Shit, 3 months you get 3K a day. For 3 months you get that 200 back. So
I know that's the thing. With those kind of schemes, it's like a Ponzi scheme like Bernie Madoff, right? Like some people with Bernie Madoff made money. You know, so if you can get in early enough on that shit where like you can make your money back, but somebody's gonna get fucked. You know, somebody's gonna get fucked.
It's risky.
Yeah.
So
all about
because
what you
y'all,
want.
okay, what was you gonna say? I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying it's all about what you want to risk.
Yeah, that's true. I did a little bit of that stuff for a little bit, and it was fun. It was, you know, I love being out on the road. I love the fast money, but when you get slapped, you get slapped real hard. Yep. So you've been with your fiance for like basically forever. So you've never dated other people.
Yeah, that's anybody in like elementary, because we're literally in 9th grade, high school sweethearts. Anybody after that, I don't remember. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, sorry,
Before that.
sorry.
Yeah.
Anybody
I
before that, yeah, you know what I mean. I don't remember it, like, why. But yeah, so.
That's dope.
Yep. Relationships they ain't always perfect, but I feel like only the strong survive.
Yeah. And I feel like niggas are like, you know, I'm gonna try to be respectful, but niggas are niggas, so you know what I'm saying? So to me, I feel like it's good to just find the best fuck boy and just kind of like stay with him, you know, and stay there. He's
No, she's speaking
yeah.
in general.
She understands.
No, I'm sure he's not a fuck boy, but I'm sure he's a man also. You know what I'm saying? And it's in men's nature. No, there actually are fuck boys. I don't know him.
I'm gonna say one thing.
Boy.
I'm gonna say one thing.
Go ahead.
Can you? There's 10 qualities in a man. Like I feel like there's 8 that's good, and there's maybe 1 or 2 that's like, you know, it's like you gotta realize.
It's worse out here.
It is. Not saying like you should not know your own worth, but it's like a lot of dudes might have 8 things messed up about them and only 2 that you like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It won't be worth it.
That's fact.
So just like you gotta like see who's the best, who's closer to the package there, the full package there.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
From there.
Let's go with the guy, whatever. Generally speaking.
Well, I will definitely say being with this man since he was 15 until now, I could definitely say I've watched him grow from a boy to a man. Like, I mean, he's still a growing, you know, man, obviously, but I would say it takes time.
Yeah.
It takes time.
Good for you.
Yes,
sis.
you're right. When I met him, he was a little hot. He was a little hot, little pocket.
Yeah.
But, you know, like,
You had to cool his ass off.
had to, like, had to lay down the rules and, you know, let him know
Sometimes
that.
that's what a man needs. You know what I'm saying? They probably, men are like, you know, we're older than men. Don't matter like how much older they are. So sometimes it's like a man is almost like a child, you know, and it's like you almost have to kind of remind him, and which sucks for us, you know, as women, you know.
Kind of stay on point.
Girl, do your
I'm
thing.
listening.
It sucks for us, and it gives us more responsibilities, you know what I'm saying? Because we already come from, you know, the single mom home where we already have to be like the second moms in like our household. And now that we're dating a guy, it's like, okay, damn, I have a child by force.
You guys just have no idea what a pain in the ass women are, do you?
I think women are better than men.
Right? Women are fucking pain
Yeah.
in the ass. dude.
No,
Yeah.
y'all are more pain of an ass
We're
than
simple.
women.
We're simple. Simple creatures.
Sometimes females just worry about they let themselves worry about the wrong things, you know what I'm saying?
You can't blame us, you know. We come from a
They
lot
stress
of
about the wrong things.
insecurities. We come from that. We come from a lot
I
of
think men have
abandonment.
insecurities too.
We come from a lot of abandonment. We come from a lot of trust issues. We come from so much, and we already have to be strong for, you know.
Those things that you just named are not exclusive to women.
It's only exclusive to women.
No, they're not. Abandonment and trust issues, that's not exclusive to females at all.
That's kind of that.
Well, I mean, that part,
I felt that too.
yeah, it could go both ways. I don't want to be too biased. But I'm with you, but I don't want to be too biased. When you just said abandonment and trust issues, that could go both ways. Like, but,
Well, you're right. You're totally right. But that's why, like, we could go through the same thing, the abandonment issues and stuff like that. But we have to be the one to be, like, you know, the nurturer still. Although we both, you know, had these similar experiences.
Right.
But spiritually, a man is not stronger than a woman. So we always have to carry a lot of that.
only physically, that's it. But it's like
Yeah.
It's like physically, but then certain parts not all physical. Because like y'all can't carry babies. Y'all can't
Okay.
carry babies.
Don't have the organs for it, yeah.
You know, certain things like that. So it's like physical, but not all.
Men have periods now, though. It's 2022. Did you hear about that?
Niggas is gay, and there's nothing wrong with niggas being gay. Absolutely nothing wrong with
Man.
niggas being gay.
Niggas
It's
is
just
having
taken
babies
to a
and
whole
niggas-
nother level. It kind of pisses me off also because it's being taken to a whole nother level,
Oh, it's
like
insanity.
gayism, you know. And I'm just almost like, I can respect
Stop
somebody
saying
that's, you know, proud about their sexuality. But what I get confused about is like the extra shit. Why you want to be a man and then now you want to have a baby Or why you want to be a man and dress like a girl? Why can't your sexuality just be that? You know, be
People are confused.
You know,
like the transports, like
the transitioning
crazy.
shit. It's like weird, and then you get mad at me for not even accidentally, but for me not knowing what the fuck you want to be. But you know, and then you think it's disrespectful when it's just so much, you know.
Shout out to the LGBTQ
No, I would say this.
community.
I feel what you're saying. One thing I would say that I have a problem with, because I love the LGBT community. Shout out to them, you know.
What about the Q part?
Yes.
And
I
there's
always
like a
forget
plus
the
and an
Q.
A on it
I always
now.
forget
Yeah,
plus
they put a
There's a
plus
plus and an
on
A.
it.
What's the whole
What's the
alphabet?
plus?
What is the plus for?
It's some new shit. Like, you gotta make sure you say it right.
Is it for
I'm
asexual?
sorry, guys.
No,
But-
that's been a thing.
I just
The pansexual, asexual, desexual.
No, there's like a
It just the whole
plus.
I think I know what you're
I'm dead serious.
Let her talk, y'all.
sorry.
so what I was gonna say. So my only thing is the only problem that I have with because I don't want to like say like I don't know how to like really well I can say trans and like the the transgenders and the ones that dress like women and stuff like that. The only problem that I have is the ones that feel like they want to be women, and it's like kudos to you, but don't ever try to like degrade another woman. Like you try, like I can't explain it, but like
Hold
I know
on.
what you mean. It's like
They
they trying
do?
to say,
yeah,
They
like
do,
for example,
okay.
like Sydney Star. You know, like how she'll be like on the Bad Girls, and she's like trying to come for the next woman, like, oh, you're the, and it's like you want to be like this, so it's like don't
Yes.
try to like
They're not humble.
talk
They get
down
more.
on some, like I'm just saying, like it's like not not humble, like I don't know, it's just like a certain level of like respect. I feel like it's just, or humbleness or whatever. It's like don't try to like degrade a real
woman.
I
Yeah.
don't know. It's
And
like I
it-
don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, but like you
It
know what
takes
I'm trying to
away
say?
from society too. It takes a lot away from society because now you got confused as little boys, and I think people can grow into being a trans, being a gay because of their influences, and I understand people can be born that way. I have a nephew and he's like 4, and before, like at 1-2 years old, he dressed in girl clothes, and that's like, to me, I feel like that's something he was probably born with, and I accept it. But it's just confusing to me when society kind of push it and presses it on people.
Yeah, they
You know what I
forcing it.
mean?
Yeah.
It's a little much.
It's too much,
Yeah.
Now you have little boys wondering, ooh, what this is gonna feel like or
Yeah,
be
no,
like
that-
or looks like,
I have an issue when they really encourage like the transition and stuff in young
the
kids.
kids.
Like these kids just don't fucking know yet.
Literally, I was
And
just
it's
watching.
easy to brainwash a kid.
I
It's
let my son wear pink because we wear pink. We make pink look good. 'Cause
Oh
we-
yeah, pink's fire.
Yeah.
But I'm not letting my son wear nothing that a boy shouldn't be wearing.
Yeah, I
would say-
respect it.
I mean, unless he's literally at the age where he's 13, 14, and he's telling me that's really, that's not.
I
I'm not
respect
gonna worry
it.
about. My son loves women.
I would say.
Yeah.
I would say
Word.
yesterday. Literally, I had this problem. So it's funny that we're talking about this. I was literally in the living room watching Proud Family because I'm a big kid myself. And my son, he's watching his own show. He's watching Super Sci. He loves Super Sci. It's like a YouTube kid. He's like, he has videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
So my son comes in the living room, and when he comes into the living room on Proud Family, like the 22 version, it's like 2 men on the TV kissing a cartoon. Like the cartoons on Proud Family, it was like 2 guys kissing. I'm like, and as soon as my son came, so I had to pause the TV, but it was so close on the lips you couldn't see that it was 2 men. So I paused it, and he's just like, he's 2, but he's very smart. So he's looking at the TV, sees 2 people kissing, and I'm just like, it's 2 guys. Like,
Why those
I don't,
lips
I
have
don't want
stubble?
him to be like, confused and be like, so
it's like no more.
yeah.
Damn, Proud
so-
Family's doing it like that now.
Yeah, literally
Shit.
just seen it
And
yesterday.
that used to be
Cartoons are
like that.
always-
Kids'
I
cartoons
know
never
they
used to
even
be
have like a new
that.
character on there. He was from like back in the day. I
Yeah.
forgot his name, but he's now a character. He's trans. He has pink hair.
Come on.
I forget. It's one of their guy friends, but I have to watch it again to know who the guy's name is.
Yeah,
but
they coming for the kids.
I don't
They
know,
really
man. Like
coming
I'm
for the
super
kids.
tolerant, but like it's just like kids. Like it's confusing. Like they don't even teach sex ed till 5th grade. You know what I mean? So like, why are we talking about like homosexuality like super early?
Yeah.
You know, because that's just it's really hard to even understand regular sexuality when you're a little kid. So then to try to understand homosexuality, they're just gonna be like, what? It's too much. I think. You just wait.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I feel like it's probably the people from that community that I feel like they was born that way, that they feel like they want to embrace the kid to be who they want. I mean, I feel like that's like you said. That's kind of you could kind of make a kid like confused and make them not know what's right, even though I mean, like you said,
it's all an agenda. It's all an agenda, man. It's they're just trying to brainwash.
Yeah.
A lot of people, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just really push that on the kids, man.
What do you guys think about the abortion thing? The whole Roe vs. Wade possibly getting overturned.
People need to go to jail. I don't give a fuck.
If they get abortions?
I mean, my thing is that there are things that you can do to prevent yourself, from getting pregnant. There's tons and tons of things, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And to me, I don't think abortion necessarily has to be, it has to be an option. And another thing is that because if it's not an option, right? Say abortion's not an option, right?
Yeah.
You have to, have this baby.
Yeah.
Your only options is to give it up for adoption or keep the baby, right? But I think if you give your kid up for adoption, you need to go to jail.
What?
No, it's not funny.
Yo, I'm crying.
If you go and while you're in jail, no, because these are this is serious. Because you know why? I see little babies walking themselves to school, walking themselves. It's so sickening. I see little babies and their shoes are untied. They don't have the proper clothes on, and their babies walking these streets. But
wouldn't that happen more often if parents are getting thrown in jail for trying to?
So this is why parents should be thrown in jail, because if somebody else has to take care of your kid, you feel what I'm saying? Then it's the government's responsibility to make sure that household is taking care of that child. While you're in jail, things like motherhood, finances, and looking for housing, those are the main focuses while you're in jail. So when you come out of jail, you have a placement.
You're in jail.
No.
You can't take care of the kid.
That's why they have abortions to avoid that.
No, you can't.
I'm just
don't have sex. No, abortion's out.
Hold on.
And I'm not saying I'm like
abstinence never works.
Say that again.
Birth control.
People saying don't have sex.
I'm just saying.
Okay, it's never going to work because humans need sex.
Birth control, man.
Humans need sex.
Birth control.
Birth control, sex
no,
education.
but you have a valid point.
I think abortion's like a really ugly thing.
It is.
It's a super disastrous, unfortunate choice.
Baby killers.
But it's gonna happen, right? Like, 'cause even when it's illegal, people just get illegal abortions. I think the problem is that like the attitude about it is like way too lax. Like a lot of people kind of just have it in the back of their mind, like, I'll just get that. Like, that's birth control in a way. That's the fucked up part. Like it should be like, oh my God, like.
I think I've never.
Yeah.
I think it's I physically see a female do it, to see the procedure. I wouldn't understand how crazy it seems like, but it does kind of seem like you said, like a birth control thing. But yeah, females should see how attractive that is. Like, but I don't really think so much about what's physically happening to the body. Yeah, I think about the future and generations.
Right,
and all that.
I think about all that stuff too.
I feel like everything happens for a reason.
I'm somebody that's like.
That's crazy. Like, nah.
I'm somebody that's like. I try to see everybody's point of view. I try not to be biased about anything. Like I said, she has a good point. You have a good point. And I try to see like, because I'm like a critical thinker. I watch 1,000 movies. Like, so many different ways where a kid could be like conceived. So it's just like you never know. I'm not saying like, oh my God, abortion's the right thing to do. It's not the right thing. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying there's certain, like, how you're like, oh, don't have sex or don't do that. Like, there's people that get raped. There's people that, many different scenarios where it's like, what if they can't afford a plan B, or what if, I don't know. I'm just trying to be like somebody that has a voice for other people. I don't know. But I'm just saying, like, there's so many different scenarios. I don't know. But it's just like, and it's
you're
like
totally
they have
right.
to go through.
There should be laws for all of that.
Yeah, and it's like people should be in control of what they want to do with their body, or
but not with the people that you have, because when you have a child, when you because you're a spiritual person. You're like a messenger. You're just a canal for that person to come to this planet. You feel me? That's it. So if you're stopping that person's blessing, you're their mom, their dad, but at the end of the day, they become their own solely person. Now you just stop everything
I agree
for
with
them.
you. So what if there's somebody that is spiritual, but they got like raped or something, right? And they're spiritual and they have that belief where it's like, who am I to take this person's life? But I'm not physically ready or spirit or any type of way ready to have a kid, so I'm gonna give it to a parent or somebody that it's like kind of like know what I mean.
That's a good point. That person won't go to jail because
you know what I'm saying. Like
that's
it's different
because they don't need no.
Like,
No,
that's why it's like,
I'm serious about this jail thing. I think if it was that, I'm dead serious.
so it should matter like the
That's
should.
like the worst thing you could do.
No, but it's not you just being in jail. Okay, this is like.
So are you trying to
Wait, have you
deter?
ever
You're
been
trying
to
to
jail?
deter women from giving up for adoption?
Yeah.
So that means, well, like, then you're forcing mothers that like feel totally unprepared to have a kid to raise a kid.
Okay, yes, we're talking about different scenarios here where things happen, people get raped, and unfortunate situations happen. But let's talk about the general situations where everybody's just fucking and sucking and they getting pregnant and they want to have abortions.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Those motherfuckers need to be in jail. Because if you out here going to Miami, Florida, and you pop in here and there and you don't know who the fuck your baby father is, that's your fault.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That is totally your fault. You're an adult. You knew what you was doing. Now you want to kill a innocent person, right? You belong in jail.
Do you draw any line of like timing,
belong
like
in
if it's
jail.
like
It's the
very,
way she
very
says it.
early?
She's like so African about it.
No,
Is it okay if it's very, very early or anything like that?
to me, once you go to the hospital and you find out that you're pregnant, that's that. That's that. There's no turning back from it.
Yeah.
Now you have to make that decision whether you're gonna do. And to me, it should be 9 months. You should go to jail for 9 months because you carried the baby for 9 months. No, because while you're in jail, they're educating you, right? Right. Our tax money is gonna be paying for you being educated and teaching you about parenting, resources, housing, whether that's Section 8, whatever you need.
Who's taking care of the kid while you're in jail, though?
Adoption agency, whoever you decided to give the baby to. That's the government's responsibility until you come out of jail.
And then you get the baby back.
And then you get the baby back.
Why not just give you tons of resources and let you take care of the
Because
baby at the
you're
same
not
time?
learning no lesson here. There's nothing being learned. There's no
But then the baby's abandoned
consequences.
by its mother.
That's not being 9 months after you have a child. The child is very much so new to learning you.
Usually those are, sorry?
I was born in South Bay Jail. My mother was
Really?
The first year of my life, so I know what that's like. But
That's crazy. Yeah.
She never went back after that. But listen, being in jail ain't away from your kid. That's the worst. Like I was just locked up recently again. Like if I gotta go back to jail for another 90 days because they want to violate me, they might. I mean, you never know. My son might have to live on the street or eventually. Well, like shit like that really be real. So every time I'm in jail, people they like, yeah, my shorty lost or we got evicted. Now my kids on the street, bro. I gotta get out of jail. They won't let me out. That really be happening. I don't wish jail on no man. You see?
Exactly.
Unless you a piece of shit. You a rapist.
Child molester.
Yeah, you don't
shit like
belong
that.
in jail with those
You
motherfuckers.
lock the snakes in the cage. I really don't care, but like, I don't wish jail on nobody. Because some people make mistakes, but got good. If you got good intentions as a father, if you a bad father, it's sad to say. I mean, I guess you probably deserve to be in jail because there's nothing else better. There's nothing better than being with your child. And if you wasn't with your child, it's like you might as well be in jail.
Yeah.
Right. Like, what are you doing?
We need less people in jail.
Yeah.
Go to jail if you have an abortion.
abortion.
Yes.
Yeah. Abortion should be a woman's choice. We got some IG Live comments here. Men shouldn't have a say unless that's his child. I agree with that. It's not Kivaja. It is Bonnie Parker. Then back to the
She
LGBTQ shit.
vibing. Nice.
Fucking
Thanks for our viewers and the commenters.
yeah.
Yeah.
If anybody
my
wants
water
to
is
call in and
gone.
join us on the live and talk about it, we can try that. I think we got it hooked up. Just request to go live.
Dope.
I'm like, would it be bad if
Yeah,
I
it's
pee
crazy.
again?
It's a crazy situation.
sticky.
You know the
Very
question
sticky.
that, so like the thing that I want to, like a lot of like abortion pro-choice advocates are always like, it's a woman's body and all this stuff like that. Which I always kind of struggle with because it's not like just your body, like you're growing a child, you're growing another body inside of you, you know? Like that's the whole thing. And so what I always want to ask them is like, all right, if, what do you say?
Now you need me in the room.
Yeah, come down. Yeah,
Who's that?
That's
King
Jelly
Jelly?
Man. Yeah, call in, bro.
What's up,
Fucking,
King Jelly?
so, I think what I always want to ask those women is like, or those people that say that is like, well, how would you feel if you had a miscarriage? Would you be upset? And if you would, then it's not just your body. You know, it's something more than that. Right? Because people, when they have miscarriages, are devastated, typically. It's horrible, you know? And it's just like an accidental abortion, essentially. Right?
Yeah.
That's facts.
They call it.
What's up, Kev? No, that's facts. It's more than just your body. Like I mentioned before, you're just a vessel and you're just a canal for a person to travel in, and that's it. So of course it's more than that. You know, it's a spiritual side of you, because you say if you have an abortion and you feel all those emotions, that's from that person. Those are their emotions. Like I feel like, you know. So yeah, I'm big on no abortion type thing. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, people still gonna fuck. They still gonna not want to be responsible. And as much as I'm gonna advocate for y'all to go to jail, you know, I might not even get that.
Well,
but
it could be happening in some states.
right. In Texas, you know, people go to jail for having abortions. Yes. It's a new law that they done passed. This girl, she was on the news because she went to Florida to try to have an abortion, and when she came back to Texas, she got arrested because her fetus is a Texas resident now. You feel what I'm saying? That's exactly what I was trying to say, because, you know, that person's going to come out to having a Social Security, and it's already anticipated on, because once you say you're pregnant, it's already kind of anticipated on there's going to be another person in this world, you know. So yeah, Texas is not playing their shit, and that's how serious it needs to be taken. Bitches need to go to jail. Don't go fuck.
Jellyman says he thinks
Wait,
miscarriage is
excuse-
different because it takes away the choice. Choice is critical to the human experience. That's true, but I relate it because it's you know, kind of the same end result, I guess. And you know, I think people feel really fucked up when they have a miscarriage, but then people like act like, you know, no big deal if they have an abortion. Doesn't
Hold
matter
on,
that
what
much
did she
to their
say
body.
right here?
So, so she's saying 8 out of 10. So she's saying 8 out. People going to jail is crazy for an abortion because 8 out of 10 people would be in jail. 8 out of 10 people have had abortions. I don't believe that stat.
Is that the
But it would be a lot of people. I think it would be crazy to lock people up for getting abortions. I think that's too much.
You have 4 abortions, you a serial killer.
That's
That's
a bar.
facts, bro. Yeah, what do you? She's blue, right?
That's a bar right there. Yeah. Yeah, man, world is crazy.
I don't know. It's a tough one. It's tricky because it is like such an intense thing. Like if you're not ready for a baby and you get pregnant, like that's fucking hectic.
It's like, why
But
would
do you
even
need
do
to
that
have
to
sex
yourself?
though?
Yes.
Do you need to have sex?
You want to so much.
Protect yourself.
You gotta use birth
But there's
control.
Birth
other
control,
means
condoms.
of having sex. They have toys.
Fame.
They have dolls. Fame.
So you're gonna tell teenagers to go fuck a doll and use toys instead
It's safer. It's safe
of
sex.
fucking in the back
If
of the car.
if they're teaching safe sex, that's what they need to get kids.
Plan B, birth control.
They need to make that shit available.
Condoms.
Yeah.
They need to start
No,
Plan B
'cause-
in vending machines. There's a vending machine with Plan B in it somewhere.
That'd be dope.
I seen it.
That's just encouraging these badass kids.
To do what?
Telling you. If they see condoms everywhere in machines like we're back
To
in
have sex?
Japan,
What's wrong with that?
it's encouraging. Oh, there's a condom. Come on, let's go.
What's wrong with
That's
that?
better than getting
What's wrong
them
with
having an abortion.
No, yeah, but that's not better than because the thought wasn't in their head before. It's
They're
like
gonna
it's
see
like
it on TV anyway.
it's like the domino effect. Every time
You think
I
that-
smell smoke, it makes me want to smoke weed.
You think
So
that
if they see it, yeah, if they see condoms, it's gonna make them want to fuck.
it's our primary human urge?
No, but
it's
you're
our number one
encouraging
thing.
it. You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't
you're
need
further,
to be encouraged.
but it does.
It's
Just
there.
like gayism.
No, it's
They
so
encourage
different.
gayism
No,
every
it's
single
so-
day. It's the
it's
same
so
thing as
different.
sex.
It's so different.
What do you
Everybody's
think?
gonna want to fuck no matter what.
If I was with a girl and she had an abortion, I probably wouldn't fuck with her after that. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, if she if you got her pregnant.
yeah. And she was just like, I'm just gonna kill her. Like, I don't know,
Unfortunately.
I would.
People.
Oh, bro,
Sometimes
yeah. I mean, if that's fucked up. If like if it's your kid and you're like, nah, I want
Condoms
it. And
is
she's
gonna
like, nah,
But it's
that's
not even
yes.
really a choice, but that's still like
It
that just
should
shows
be
what they
somewhat, though.
what
I
they
mean,
like, you know,
yeah.
it's their choice, but it just shows like what kind of person they are.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's
You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
that's how I would take it. Like that, exactly. Like I'll be on
Yeah.
some time where it's like I'm against it too because I feel like my seeds is that like like it really means a lot. But I can be honest. I'm gonna be all the way honest. Like I can't imagine a situation where like like a movie situation where I get another female pregnant. Like in that situation, and she don't want to
Wait,
keep
what
it,
I miss?
and I say you're not gonna keep it, and she don't want to keep it. Mind you, it would still be her choice because it's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But if she says I don't want to keep it, I'm gonna be more like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
whatever. But like back to what y'all was saying, for females telling me, oh, I just don't want to keep it, or she adamantly doesn't want to keep it, whatever the case may be, I will feel away to the point where also contact you should have a say. You should have a
I'm
say.
like, what
but
did I
it
miss?
Yes, they all going to jail. I'm so
Word.
You
sorry.
should have a say, but it makes you want to be like,
All of them.
you don't want my baby, I don't want you to have my baby anyways. Like,
Yeah.
Shit.
nah,
You're offended, right?
I'm about to have a baby right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You have a baby on the way?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's your first
That's
kid?
not even your
By
girl.
December. That's my wife.
Oh.
It's your
Because
first
you
kid?
said if I had a girl.
Yeah. I got 3 boys already. So
That's dope, dude.
hopefully I get a girl this time, man. I'll be good, man. For real. Get that little girl.
Girls are fun to have.
Yeah.
They love you different. You know,
Yeah, she gonna
when the
have
little
everything.
girl's like, I love you, daddy. You're just like, oh.
Yeah, the mom. Forget about the mom after
Wait, do you
that,
have any
man.
sons or just girls?
I have a son and 2 girls. Yeah.
Okay, so you know how
I
they
got
live.
both. Yeah.
My son's starting to trade on me. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, he's a mama's
Daddy's
boy.
What's going on?
Right, they gonna turn into ops when they get bigger.
Turn the competition. Yeah.
He don't even like me hugging his mother and touching his mother.
Yo, they be like that. Yeah, they be like that.
My girlfriend, I be like, no, she's your mother.
Yeah.
Yeah, that little boy is so funny. He's so funny.
Chelsea, is it time for Queen's Court?
Court's in session, man.
All right, we got
Court's in
a
session.
new segment we're gonna try tonight. We're gonna call Queen's Court. Where we got 2 queens tonight. Chelsea's gonna bring some stories, some current events or whatever to us.
That's right.
You're gonna give us the breakdown. I'm gonna advise you guys on what we think, and then you'll give your take, and Fame, you'll cast your final judgment on the story.
Let's do it.
Okay?
All right, so first we got the baby. I know y'all know the baby.
Yeah.
You know, he's always getting into altercations and things like that. The most recent one, I don't know if you guys seen it, but he was at an Airbnb shooting a video, and it was this old white guy's Airbnb, and he came and saw them there, and he got mad because there was a lot of people, all that, and
That's what I'm
yeah,
hearing.
I guess he was calling them niggers and all types of shit, and they got the footage. You know what I'm saying?
So that's proven.
Yeah.
And then he got beat up?
Then he got beat up.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So,
The baby got beat up?
No, the old white guy got beat up.
okay.
So they're charging the baby for getting them beat up and all that bullshit. So they gonna have to go to court for that.
So how many people beat the guy up? Was it a gang beating?
I'm
It
pretty
looked like
sure
it
it
was one
was.
person.
Yeah, I think it was just one guy.
So it was like a
but
fair fight.
Not fair.
Well,
I mean,
it was a one-on-one fight.
Yeah, pretty much. You feel me? But
yeah,
the footage ain't initially come out of the guy that calling them niggers and all that, so they only had his one side of the story before, you know what I'm saying? But after it went viral, then the baby's cameraman put out the footage of
Okay.
guy being real disrespectful. So
Okay.
that's why it's good to keep that camera.
Well, what a
around,
piece of shit.
Yeah,
I would say obviously he deserves to get his ass whipped.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I feel like he deserves to get his ass whooped as well. It's just certain things you just don't say.
No, I mean that's it's the classic argument, right? Like there's
And
free
why you-
speech. Say what you want, but face the consequences.
Mm.
You know, you say that, you're probably gonna get your ass kicked.
That's a fact.
Right?
That's a fact,
Every time.
man.
Yeah.
That's a
Fan?
I mean, yeah, that's an easy call out. You know.
Off with his head.
Yeah, I'm like,
Okay.
what the hell?
All right.
That's it.
So, off with his head, man. So next we got I don't know if this just happened last night, but Dave Chappelle was doing a stand up.
He broke his arm?
Yo.
Dave Chappelle was doing a stand up show,
like
and
It broke, right?
Yeah,
It's all
the
twisted up.
crazy fan ran up on stage
Yeah.
trying to do whatever to Dave Chappelle, and they stomped him out. The security got in his ass, but the crazy thing that came out was he had a replica gun on him.
Who?
The
guy?
guy that ran up
Did
on
they
Dave
shoot
Chappelle. It wasn't a real gun.
Did they shoot him?
Nah, they didn't shoot
They
him.
just beat
Nah,
the shit out of him.
yeah,
His arm was like this after.
yeah. He was
Oh,
Face
that
the
wasn't
floor.
Dave
Yeah.
Chappelle's arm?
No,
Yeah,
that's
the
the
black
guy.
guy. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But he had a replica gun on him, and
What do you mean replica? Like it wasn't a working gun? Or?
It wasn't a real gun, but it was a
Also
knife.
a knife,
It was
right?
a knife, but it was in a gun. It looked like a gun, but it popped out a knife and shit. So he's
Weird.
getting charged with like assault with a dangerous weapon.
So why did hold on? He attacked him or did he
He
try
ran
to?
on the stick.
Yeah,
I swear,
like he
after
ran
Will
up on
Smith,
him on the stage. Yeah,
people
it's
just
kind of
think-
like just.
I don't
Yeah,
know,
Chris Rock just came out of nowhere too, and it was just like.
And he
You
was
see
like,
Chris Rock is like, is that
he
Will
was there.
Smith?
Yeah, yep.
Yo, I know Chris Rock was on stage too.
Yeah.
I know. I gotta pull up the footage.
I don't know why I'll be like, I don't get them mixed up, but I always think about Chris Rock when we talk about Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
icons,
Chris Rock
yeah.
came out of nowhere, you know what I'm saying?
There's
So,
always been crazies rushing on stage. Will Smith
probably
is
got
just the
his
first
punches
famous
in, too.
crazy.
he was like,
He had to go.
It was mad
Yeah.
people on the stage.
Yeah, they rushed him with a lot of guys, right?
yeah, they did him dirty, man.
Now, is there any information about why the guy did it yet or anything like that?
Nothing like that, but he
so.
did he sent a tweet out about it before he did it.
What did he say in the tweet?
He was
Right
like,
after Will Smith.
Dave Chappelle's gonna for Dave Chappelle talking about the trans people.
Oh, it was about that shit?
Yeah.
Watch out then.
they're
bro.
gonna go
Yeah, watch the door over there,
Extra
bro.
security for the next show.
I want to put my back.
Yeah, you got it. Go ahead.
That's kind of a good
Like my
type
back
of
is like
clout,
aching.
you
I started having my own body.
Yeah.
My back be hurting,
want some
man.
clout, you just go-
Yeah,
you
hilarious.
just go
A famous person.
Goes on stage and then go
I
post
should've
about
seen
it
like
and
this
go
all
live.
the time.
Yeah.
Not comfortable.
If you make
I'm
it
like,
out.
Because I was hogging that
Word.
corner.
Yeah.
That's why.
Oh,
No,
God,
you
you
good.
good. You had the spot.
Yeah.
I lost me on the map.
Thanks, sis.
Word.
Well, I think that guy's a cornball. What are we got on the live here? He attacked him because of you on trans, yeah. Bonnie, what do you think?
Wait. I'm sorry. We were having like a little side.
No, so we're talking about this guy that ran on stage.
Oh, I personally think he was trying to do it for clout. And once Will Smith opened the door, now people probably just like, yeah, we can do
It's
this.
trending now to
You
run
probably
up on
get-
comedians.
Could be,
You know, I
yeah.
don't know, but it's just
I mean,
like,
comedians have always taken a lot of shit from the crowd members and shit like that.
Yeah,
That's some
actually,
extra shit rushing on.
my bad, because that been happening too. Like, I seen an interview with DC Young Fly. He was talking about how somebody tried to come up on stage and like fight him as well. So I don't know. I guess this has been going around for a minute now, but hey, I guess you know who you can do that to and who you can't do it
I mean, they're not doing nothing. They're just doing their job. If you're just telling a joke, you're there to listen to jokes. If you're that sensitive, you shouldn't go to a comedy. You shouldn't go to any type of event like that, because more than likely, that's what's in. They're going to talk about gays and trans, and they're going to talk about the shit that people are scared to talk about, that they shy away from. Comedians always do that.
That's
They
the point.
always do that.
Yeah,
So
they take their freedom of speech serious.
don't motherfucking go to a show. Don't go if you know that they're gonna be talking about. If you're in that community or if you're that person, don't go.
That was premeditated though.
Don't go.
Yeah, just don't be so sensitive. Like, it's a joke. It's an art form. You know, they're putting on an act. Like, nobody gets upset at an actor playing a murderer and they're not like, fuck that asshole, he's a murderer. You know, in a movie.
No, but the only
Like-
person I get weird about is Dave Chappelle when he be saying like, you know how he be saying like weird shit, like kid, like I don't know, I can't
Like what?
I can't record it, but he says like fucked up jokes, like he'll say like some like rapey joke or like some weird shit.
But that's to get a rise out.
It's like some like, or
to
he'll
push
say
a button.
something like fucking an underage kid, or it's like I don't know. He'll say some slick weird shit that's just like
shit
no.
really
But with
happening,
Dave
though.
Chappelle,
No, I don't.
he's
it's just
weird like that. But usually, if you watch the entirety of his show, he always has a lesson at the end of his show. It is always having to do something with what he's already joked about, and it's more of awareness. So he'll make joke out of it, and then he'll make awareness out of it. So I think that's just his style of comedy or whatever, you know. And I think it's pretty cool because not only that you get a little humor, but you educate people on it too.
Oh, he's one of the most poignant.
Yeah, maybe
guys
Yeah.
I've seen.
I gotta watch the whole show to get to that.
Yeah.
'Cause once I hear the shit, I'll be like,
No, that's what he
Turn this shit
does.
off.
No,
but yeah, I'm gonna
he's
see it
a really
next time.
But that's the perfect
he's a king
reaction.
for a reason.
If you don't like it,
And, yeah,
just turn it off.
just
Yeah.
turn it
You know,
off.
you don't freak out and fucking, try to get it
Break the
canceled and
TV.
all this type of shit. Just don't watch it.
break
Just don't
the
watch
fucking TV.
Put holes in the wall and shit.
I'm the TV breaker. But I'm not gonna do it off because of that. But if I was, then smash
So
the TV.
hecklers, people that get offended off with their head,
Off with their head is a no-no. Like, don't come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
do not come.
Don't come.
Do not come.
You have
We
to
don't
have
even
thick
want
skin.
you here. Yeah.
Word.
You're fucking up the vibe. We can't even laugh
You can't take a
correctly.
joke. Right.
You know, we can't even take a joke.
And I feel like
Why
somebody
here?
also said it, like, comedy is really a way to, like, kind of, like, laugh at the pain
The
and trauma.
pain.
Like, it's like a way where people, it's like certain things, because they say shit, like, I could be a comedian if I really want to. No, so I'm just kidding. But it's like they say
Sure
shit
you
that
can.
people don't say, And it's like, we be thinking it, but, like, hey,
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
laugh about it. So,
Yeah.
yeah, that's the
Word.
cool thing about it. It's like
Word.
art.
It is.
Anything else, Chelsea?
Yeah, I got one more.
Okay.
So this is with Drake. So Drake, I forget what the initial post was, but somebody was trolling him. He was talking about something about his son. He made like a post about his son, talking about like but I know it was about his son. Somebody came in the comment section trolling, like saying, "Oh, your son's probably playing with ghostwriters and shit." You know what I'm saying? Which I thought that was weird because I'm not that kind of person.
Hold up.
I'll be trolling
You
people
gotta
like
say
that.
that again.
Yeah.
Say
Your
that
son's
again.
probably playing with ghosts.
They said
He's
his
playing
son's
with
probably
who?
playing with ghostwriters.
Because people say that Drake has ghostwriters.
Yeah.
Why not the nannies? You could just said the nannies.
Yeah.
Well, that wouldn't be very funny.
That shit, I would have just seen
What's the
it.
other side of the joke? What's a real ghostwriter in real life?
A
I know-
ghost-
A
Ghostwriter is
ghostwriter
somebody
is
that
somebody that
writes
writes your music
but
for
what's-
you.
What's the other? I know that, but what's the other side of the ghostwriter? Your kid playing with ghostwriters?
There's no
It
other.
was-
Like the babies.
I'm saying like there's ghostwriters all over the house, so like he's probably hanging out with them.
Yeah.
I'm so
Yeah. So Drake.
Actually, at first I didn't get it, but now it's kind of
That's kind of funny.
It's funny.
Yeah, it's
like
funny as hell,
ghostwriter.
actually.
At first I'm like,
Yeah.
that's kind of corny. What the fuck? But then
Nah,
when you
but
said
in reality,
ghost,
it probably was true. He might his ghostwriter probably mad close with his kids.
But should you
All you
be?
have to play with.
That's true because they'll know what to say and what you. Yeah.
You gotta keep them
true.
close so they don't fucking tell TMZ that they're writing for Drake. But should you be going in the comments and talking about somebody's kid?
That's the thing. Yeah, that's kind of.
I mean, for the joke, I think it's cool. I think if he's like, your kid's ugly, that's kind of fucked up.
That's different, exactly.
For the joke, he's making fun of Drake. He's not making fun of
From
the
the
kid.
kid. Yeah, no,
some
that's
people
different.
So
would
what
just
did-
get offended
what
off
did Drake
rip
do?
that you even trying to
Mention they kid.
So Drake.
If it was me, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I just bitch don't even mention my kid.
So Drake commented
Don't
back
put your kid
like.
online though if you don't want to get talked about, right?
It's like
It's another, yeah, you know what I'm saying? These things are tricky. I'm the one. I'm actually the one that would question, I'm annoying. Like, I'll poke, I'll
Alright, so
poke.
but there's more. There's more. All right, so Drake comments back, and he says, I just followed your girl's Instagram, and she looks like she's probably like bored and needs need some excitement. But he actually did follow his girl, and
you know, she got a thrill out of that.
Yeah, you know, so you know, it's like it went super viral.
She posted it.
Like she posted it on a story,
Exactly.
and you know all that. You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing about He's trying to tell him your bitch is a groupie, like.
And it's like, you know, when celebrities do shit like that, if you go to her page and you see all Drake fans in the comments talking about he's gonna bust the cheeks and all this crazy, like going crazy on the husband's page, the wife's page, and you know, like her shit's going up. But yeah, man, you know. So
I mean, to me, publicity is publicity, negative or bad. I mean, it depends on what their profession was, but he said what he said, and what did Drake do? Acknowledged it. That was big on his part. I don't know if he's a music artist, but now he got all this traffic coming to him, you know. So it's a risk that you take when you get under people's comments.
Especially a celebrity. Because they be having real fans that will literally...
Yeah.
Drake, Beyonce, the Beehive. You don't want to play with them.
Yeah, all his fans, they be like, oh, that's da-da-da. I start dropping fire song.
Exactly.
Exactly. Like, oh, no, he can rap, though.
He can rap. We actually like him. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I don't know.
I
feel like Drake should have just... Like, Drake doesn't need to get involved at that level. We'd be responding to commenters and shit.
Right.
But he's human. I'm sure he be bored sometimes, and he just be strolling. Yeah. I'm gonna entertain this nigga
but
today.
That's the thing.
You know, he's human.
I was gonna say too, like, I don't even know what Drake's sign is, but I'm that petty too. Like, if it was something like, I'm not gonna like a comment like that. I'm not gonna like go crazy like because you mentioned my kid. It'll probably annoy me that like don't. Like I said, don't mention my kid, but I would probably do something petty back or like that would be like, I don't know, but I'd do some like. Once you start with me, it's like I can't stop. Let the game's begin.
His wife's gonna be
so
a
that was
flight
like a petty
on Air Drake.
Come back, you know.
Right. I don't know. I'd be worried if she suddenly fucking said, "Hey, I'm going away with the girls this weekend." Going to Toronto.
She ends up on Drake's story.
Yeah.
Yo, Drake.
It's crazy.
Okay, so commenter. Does he live, or are you taking his head off?
Nah, I'm not taking his head off. I mean,
he lives. He just gets roasted.
Yeah, and he got. It's like I said, it's good and it's bad because, like she said, people don't play about their favorite celebrities. You know what I'm saying? If you're a bar, like people will literally kill over Nicki Minaj. You know. So it depends what type of artist you is, you know what I'm saying? Like, people don't play about they artists. So it was kind of like, you know, weird. It's a sticky situation. Very sticky, you know? So, I don't know. I wouldn't cut his head off, though.
You let him know?
He lives.
Yeah.
Yes. Another day to comment again.
All right. Thank you, Chelsea.
You already know.
That was good, yeah.
Yeah, that was nice. I like that segment. Can we do like current stuff with our city though? That would be super dope.
Yeah,
I mean, it'll be super sticky.
I don't be in the city's business like that.
Okay.
I mean, I really don't be knowing what's going on.
Oh, okay. It'll just make it fun because, you know, like, I don't want to talk about celebrity shit because, like, you know, that's celebrity shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to put more light onto the city, you feel what I'm saying?
So you want to talk about drama in the city?
And it don't have to be about drama. People could have accomplishments. They could graduate. We could talk about it. You know, High Key Random, that's my motherfucking guy, and he's bagged right now. That could have been something we talked about, you know, free him, you feel what I'm saying? So just because the city we move, you know what I'm saying? We active, you know? So we're not just a bunch of college students out here, you feel what I'm saying? So, like, whether good or bad, I feel like we should shine some light on it as best as possible in the, you know, bestest way.
Chelsea, do some looking around locally then.
Yeah. And if it's too sticky, don't touch it. You know what I'm saying?
This
if it's
nigga
too
got
sticky,
smoked from this block. These niggas say it was this.
Exactly. If
they
it's
say it happened this time. It was all...
Don't do it because we are in a small ass. We're not in LA or New York. It's smaller than that. So
that's touching.
Yeah.
He got shot with this kind of gun at this time. They used this amount of bullets.
No, but we could talk about whose baby mother was with who. We could talk about shit like that. Sticky but juicy.
I don't know.
We gonna leave that for the queen.
Yeah.
You can bring it up, and I'll have my opinions about it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Maybe.
I love a juicy, sticky one.
Maybe.
You know.
If anybody got any stories, send us all the stories.
Yeah, I mean,
Definitely.
all
If
the
you got,
anonymously
all the
submit
hood
them or
news,
something.
Boston
Yeah.
culture.
No, my water's
Hit us up.
oh, what'd you say?
Son, nigga, miss my big mother. I'm gonna come look for him.
Oh shit! See,
Shit.
My wife's name.
I just
Shit,
fucking
fucking
back. 100. All right, y'all. That was really fun. Yeah, like Chelsea just said, if you got stories, you want us to talk about it, you want it to be heard, you want to put somebody on blast. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Get on the
you want to
live.
expose somebody. You know, send us stuff anonymously. Anonymous. That word.
Anonymously.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
go on your fake IG, send it from that.
Yeah.
DMs.
Let's
Your
get it
Finsta.
going. Yeah. And shout out to the city right now. Shout out to Last Days, Trotty Gang. Shout out to E89. Shout out to Tight Management.
Shout out to Millie's,
Bougie.
man.
Shout out 107 AOG, man.
Last days in the Molly Ali just made a song together.
Yes. I'm excited for that. Oh my
Days and
God.
Grimy Garrett recorded one.
Hey,
Daisy's making some moves with people around
I
here,
love it.
motherfucker. Yeah,
I love
he's
it.
Putting it on.
I love
Putting
it.
on.
Because he was talking spicy when he was here. So I'm glad that he's actually,
Yeah.
making the move.
Getting the next
love
CP
it.
ready.
Shout out to the whole boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Producers.
Yes, and shout out to Bonnie for coming today and
Yes,
chilling with
thank you
us,
so
hanging
much.
out with us.
So
It
much.
was
know.
a pleasure to be here.
Anything
Yeah, I'm
else you want to get off
excited.
before we get into the song?
No. What do I want to say? EP is coming.
You sure?
Ain't dropping no names yet. Y'all just gotta stay tuned. In the meantime, go check out Publicity on SoundCloud, Brady Bonnie. And this song about to drop real soon, so stay tuned. And yeah, let's get right into it.
All right.
Remind us of your show. You have a show coming up, right?
Oh yes, May 20th. It will be in Lawrence. I'm not sure the actual address, but the flyers are out.
Just hopped out of the Benz with a mink on this some tip.
Page. I promote it too on my page as well, so
Dope.
follow me. And yeah.
Awesome. Let's go.
All right.
All right, y'all. Until next week, it's the Podcvst. I'm Fame Jackson, and you what?
On me, I'm Dallas.
Dallas Rose, and we got Chelsea in the motherfucking building. Until next week, y'all. Peace.
This Bonnie. Big Bonnie, not the little one. Just hopped out of the Benz with a mink on this some Timbs. Always shining like a gem. Drip too hard, come take a swim. They like, Bonnie, where you been, huh? Can't beat me, so they wanna be my friend. Bitch, I'm always lit like a candle. I be counting up on the way out the bando. And I thought you said that was your man though. He on my spine, but it's cool, ma. He don't make enough though. And I compete with none, I'm the trophy. My niggas say it's peak and my cheeks stay rosy. And when we mix it up, it sound like macaroni. I be sticking to this cheese, no pepperoni. Got a lot of clips we can feature Sony. For you lame ass niggas that be acting phony. When I stepped on the scene, favorite nigga chose. Gave him up, run for his money, then I let him go free. And these bird bitches claiming that they Blue Jays, so they running out they motherfucking cool grades. I'm trying to get this paper more than 2 ways. Can't trust these bitches cause they two-faced. I be in they mouth more than some motherfucking toothpaste. Gotta play it cool, can't catch a new case. Need that fucking blue face. The only time I trip is with a suitcase. Is you lace. And these niggas gon' do what you allow. Used to be a pushover, now that ain't my style. You can get milk from the city, why buy the cow? No more worth now, so I make niggas bow. You can't give them wet kitty if his pockets dry. Not pressed about the fashion, cause these bumsy fly. Say the sky's the limit, trying to touch the sky. They say the sky's the limit, trying to touch the sky. I be so high. Yeah, that bitch little, but she'll open fire. All you see is shit sparking broken lighter. I'm trying to make sure that my future brighter. It's a cold world, hold my baby tighter. Give a fuck about who don't like me. Beat a bitch out her white tee and my motherfucking Nikes. Life's a movie, call her Spike Lee. Can't find another bitch like me. Probably what my nigga wife me. Bad little bitch, she spicy. He my favorite janitor, the way he come through with that sweet reaper. Now if that mop stick don't make my nigga 6 feature. Ain't doing shit for free, they out here begging for a feature. Hi, I'm Brady Barney, nice to meet ya. The realest bitch coming through your speaker. They'll be lying if they ever said it wasn't ether. I'll sleep ya.